one more inhale. And on your exhale, bring your arm down and around your lower back, finding a half bind. Walking those fingertips in and around your inner thigh or around your lower back as it fits you. Pull into that half bind so that you rotate your chest a little more open towards the ceiling and look up. Your next breath in, keep the half bind. Keep your legs as they are as you reach your left hand towards the ceiling. Staying low in the lunge and make sure that the front knee doesn't start falling inward. Reach upwards through your fingertips as you ground into your legs. Take one more breath into the side body. And on your exhale, spin your hands down to the mat. Step back to high plank or drop on your knees. And on that same exhale, begin to lower yourself down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. One deep breath in. And one deep breath out. Let's flow through those three postures, breath to movement. Inhale, lift your right leg high towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring a knee to nose and step it through low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale here. Exhale, spin your arm around your low back. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, spin your hands down to the floor. Lower halfway down, chaturanga on your toes or on your knees. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Hold it for breath in. Exhale, spin your arm around your low back. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, find length. Exhale, half bind. Inhale, reverse warrior with a half bind. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Find length on that breath in. Exhale, half bind. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. And on your exhale, drop down on your knees. Bring your knees out and open, toes into touch. Sit over your heels and walk your hands forward. Child's pose. And let's use the time in your child's pose to reconnect with your ujjayi breath. We find that soft restriction in the back of your throat until you hear that little whistling sound. Your next breath in, we'll slowly move our way up to a tabletop position. Bring the knees back in and under the hips. Inhale, lift your knees off the mat. And exhale, find downward facing dog. And for this next exercise, you may need the strap, so just have it ready next to you. Inhale and lift the right leg up high. And exhale, step it through into low lunge. Inhale, come back up to warrior two. And on your exhale again, we find extended side angle. So we're going to again find the half bind. And from here, we're going to try what we call a full bind. So you can grab the strap here. I actually prefer having it in the top hand. Here. So that is kind of hanging down behind your thigh. From here, you're going to release your right arm and swing it in and around underneath your right thigh. And then grab onto the strap. So you're holding onto the strap with both hands. You can rotate your chest open towards the ceiling. If you feel flexible enough in your shoulders, you can remove the strap and grab onto your fingertips. Couple of deep breaths here. Continue to move your chest backwards over the thigh, keeping your chest open. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Inhale and release the bind. Find a reverse warrior. And on your exhale, spin your hands down to the floor in front of you and step forward into a forward fold. You can bring your feet out a little wider and let your forehead hang. From here, grab onto your big toes with your peace fingers. Look down in between your knees. Take a breath in. And on your exhale, pull with your arms, your nose between your knees. Take a full breath in. On your exhale, continue to pull as you lift your tailbone a little bit more up towards the ceiling, trying to connect your thighs and your belly. Breathe in. Exhale, pull and lift. Stretching into the hamstrings. One more time. Breathe in. And exhale, release. Grab the strap. And on your next breath in, roll your way up one vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow. And on your exhale, roll your shoulders down your back. I'm going to move a little bit backwards so you can see what I'm doing. Let's start with the right leg. So we'll be balancing on the left. Your next breath in, lift your right knee up in front of you. And find your balance here. If need be, you can find a chair and put it out next to you on the left side, holding on to the chair for extra balance. From here, we'll hug the knee in towards your chest, stand up nice and tall. Lower your shoulders down and away from your ears and tuck your chin slightly. Feel as if somebody was pulling you upwards in that top bun that I have. From here, we'll take the strap and grab it around the sole of your foot. And let's hold it in the left hand. Your next breath in, begin to straighten the leg. And you can really give yourself as much ease on the strap as you need to get the leg out straight. Perfect. Good. If you're using the chair next to you, you can just hold on with the right hand for now. Or even just hold the knee in towards your chest. Another great variation. Good. From here, continue to pull up into that foot. And then look and turn over your right shoulder. From here, if you still feel balanced, you can reach the right hand to the back. Breathe in and breathe out, twist and turn. One more time, breathe in, stand tall into that standing leg. Exhale, pull and twist. Inhale, come back to center, give it another little pull. And on your exhale, release the foot down. Foot remove the strap, shake it out. Inhale and bring your arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant your hands, step both of your feet to the back of the mat. Drop your knees and lower yourself all the way down into the mat. Perfect. Untuck the toes. From here, we'll interlace the fingers behind you. On your next breath in, press your knuckles back towards your feet. Lift your chest off the mat. Hug your shoulder blades in towards each other and look slightly down to keep the neck long and protected. From here, you can even grab a strap. It feels better on your shoulders. Press the tops of your feet down into the floor. Take a full inhale. Exhale, lift a little bit higher. Stay here for another inhale. And on your exhale, release down. Let your hands relax down the sides and look towards the right side. Take a deep breath into your low back. And a deep breath out. Bring your hands back in next to your chest. Elbows comes in close. Look straight ahead and tuck your toes. Inhale, press up to a tabletop. And exhale, find downward facing dog. Take one deep breath in. And one deep breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, bring it forward, knee to nose, and step it in between your hands, slow lunge. Drop the back heel. Inhale, spin your arms up for warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. One breath in. Exhale, arm around your low back. And from here, maybe you want to try again with that strap. So the strap goes in your right hand and down around your low back. To get that full bind, we release the left arm off the thigh into the inner side of your thigh, and then you swing your arm around the thigh underneath it, and then you grab the strap. Holding on to the strap or your fingertips, you roll the right shoulder backwards and you look up. Just a couple of deep breaths here. On your next exhale, you can release the strap. Just for a breath in, find that reverse warrior. And on your exhale, spin your hands down to the floor, and we'll step forward into a forward fold. Bend your knees a lot once again. And let your upper body hang on your thighs. Let your head hang relaxed, look between your knees. From here, you can grab onto the back sides of your calves. Take a breath in, find a little bit of length through your spine, tuck your chin. On your exhale, pull onto the thigh and look down in between your knees. Hold for a breath in. On your exhale, lift your tailbone a little higher towards the ceiling as you pull on with your arms, your nose between your knees. 2 more breaths, breathe in. Breathe out, pull. 1 more time, breathe in. And on your exhale, release it. Grab the strap. And on your breath in, roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. And on your exhale, roll your shoulders down your back. But once again, I'm going to move a little bit away. And I'm actually going to turn around. You don't have to. Just doing it so you can see better. But from here, we balance on the right leg. And on your next breath in, the left leg comes up. You find your balance. Find a focus spot in front of you, something that is still. Grab onto the knee. Good. Roll your shoulders down and away from your ears and look straight ahead. And maybe we can reconnect with that ujjayi breath, the whistling sound at the back of your throat. From here, take a strap around your foot and hold on to it with your right hand. Take a breath in. And on your exhale, kick the foot to the front. And you can give your leg as much release as it needs with the strap to get the leg out straight. And then you pull and lift. If you're still balanced, we begin to turn and twist the upper body. And if you're still stable, the left hand goes to the back, and then you look over your thumb. Getting the neck to twist as well. Breathe in. Exhale, press into the standing foot and pull into the front foot. Breathe in. Exhale and twist. Hold it for last inhale. On your exhale, slowly release. Inhale, lift. And exhale, bend the knee. Release the strap. Inhale, bring your arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. And drop to your knees and lower all the way down. Uncurl your toes and interlace your fingers with or without the strap. Inhale, press your knuckles towards your feet as you lift your chest off the mat. Tuck your shoulder blades in together, feel the chest open. Breathe in and breathe out. Hold it for another inhale. And on your exhale, release. Look towards the left side, release your hands down your sides. Deep inhale into your low back. And deep breath out. Keep your hands by your chest, tuck your toes, look straight ahead. Inhale, press up to tabletop. And exhale, move over your heels, child's pose. Back to your Ujjayi breath, the whistling sound deep down in your throat. Every time you breathe in, you start to breathe in positivity and honesty. And every time you breathe out, you can breathe out anything in your mind that doesn't serve you at this moment. Your next breath in, we'll slowly roll ourselves back up to seated position. And we're going to find that pillow again, or a block, or whatever you like to sit on. Perfect. And we're going to bring the legs out in front of us. You're still going to need your strap, so have it close to you. We're going to do one that's called cow face pose. Really great way of opening the shoulders and the hips. So with my right hand, I'm going to scoop it underneath the right thigh and grab onto the left shin. And then pull the foot over towards the outside of your right hip. The knee is pretty much straight in front of you. With the other hand, I grab the other foot and I stack my thighs and my knees pretty much on top of each other, with my heels right outside my hips. If this is not happening, that's okay. You can lift yourself up higher on more support. Or you can even have your legs a little more away from each other. That works as well. You should be feeling a good stretch on the outer sides of your hips. We'll grab the strap in the right hand and bring it behind your body. From here, bend the elbow and let your fingertips walk down the spine. Take a big rotation with your left shoulder and bring your left hand in underneath, and then it's holding on to the strap as well. From here, I'm trying to walk my hands as close towards each other as I can. Good. And then press the back of your head in against the top arm. Cow face pose. Every inhale, we find length. And every exhale, you find length at the back of your head, at the back of your neck, and maybe relax the muscles around your jaws. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, slowly release the strap. Good. And then uncross the top leg. Uncross the other leg. And bring your hands out behind you. From here, flex your feet, lift your toes, and just let your legs sweep side to side. Before we take the other side, I want you to remove the seat underneath you and bring the soles of your feet together, and then pull your feet in as close towards you as you can. Interlace your fingers around your toes. If you can't reach your toes with a straight spine, that's okay. Hold on to your shins and then lengthen your spine. No matter what position we're in, we want to get the spine long. Good. Roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. And as you pull with your hands, you press your chest in between your arms. Your knees start moving down towards the floor. Take a breath in, tuck your chin gently, and on your exhale, drop your chin down to the front. From here, you can let your head roll side to side, and you should feel really nice stretches on your neck. No rush. Let it smoothly roll side to side as you continue to lengthen the rest of your spine. Next time you're back to center, lift your head back up. Good, and then release your feet. And we'll find back our seat on your support. And bring your feet out in front of you. So with your left hand, we grab onto the right leg and you pull the foot in and under the left thigh. Heel comes towards your glute. And then you take the other one, cross it over. And we bring the heels in as close towards the glutes as possible. Pretty much stacking the knees on top of each other until you feel the good stretch here on the outer side of your hips. Grab the strap in your left hand, up and overhead. Bend the elbow, let your fingertips walk down the spine. Draw a big circle with your right shoulder, bring your hand in underneath and grab the strap. From here, your fingertips walk towards each other as much as possible. And then press the back of your head in against that top arm. And so your chin gently tucks as you press the back of your head in against the arm. Slow and deep Ujjayi breath. Relaxing the muscles of your jaw and your face. We'll stay here for another inhale. And as you exhale, slowly remove the strap. Bring your hands up behind you, legs out in front of you, uncross them, flex your feet, lift your toes, and then roll it side to side. And so the reason why we flex the feet is to keep the knees stable. You can even try the opposite, just relax your feet and let them fall side to side. You feel how it kind of twists inside the knees. If you do the opposite, the knees will stay stable. And when you're even on both sides, come up to center, and again we'll remove our seat here underneath us. Bring the soles of the feet into touch and hug your feet in towards you. Interlace your fingers around your toes. And as you pull onto the toes or your shins, wherever you can reach, your knees starts to pull down towards the floor. You ground down into your sit bones and then you press your chest in between your arms. Breathe and sit tall. Exhale, tuck your chin and look down towards your chest. And then again, you can let your head roll side to side. And this time, pay attention to if there are any certain areas that feel a little extra tight, and maybe hold it there for a breath or two as you then continue side to side. And every time you feel a place that needs a little extra attention, you hold it. And then you continue. Next time you're back down to center, take a breath in, lift your head up, and on your exhale, release it. And we're going to slowly make our way down on the mat. Place your feet on the floor. Take a breath in, lift your arms up. On your exhale, tuck your chin in, engage your core, and begin to roll yourself down one vertebrae at a time. So you're uncurling the spine from the tailbone, and one vertebrae at a time, you're lowering down. And the last thing that comes down to the floor is the back of your head. I'm going to move a little bit more down, so I'll have some space on my mat. From here, place the feet behind your glutes with your knees pointing straight towards the ceiling, your hands down the sides with the palms facing downwards. On a breath in, press the back of your head down into the mat until you feel a good double chin. And on your exhale, release the pressure. 2 more like that. Inhale, press the back of your head down. Feel the back side of your neck lengthening. And on your exhale, release it. 1 more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Your next breath in, give it again a little bit of a pressure as you begin to roll over your spine, lifting your hips towards the ceiling, and then shimmy your shoulder blades in a little bit closer. Bridge pose. And continue to tuck your chin And look down towards your chest. From here, if you're good, you can stay using a little bit of support from your hands, or you can interlace your fingers underneath you, pushing your knuckles towards your feet, and then come all the way up on your shoulders. Still looking towards your chest and gently pressing the back of your head down into the floor. Take one more inhale, bridge pose. And on your exhale, release your hands, slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. Let your knees fall in towards each other and walk your feet to the outer edges of the mat. Take a deep breath into your lower belly. And a deep breath out. And we'll do it one more time, and I'll show you how you can continue. If you feel any sort of unsafe, continue and just stay in bridge pose. This is optional. Walk your feet back in behind your glutes, hands by your sides. Shimmy your shoulder blades in, and on your next breath in, gently press your head down and begin to roll your hips up to bridge pose. From here, you can bring your hands in underneath your hips, walk your elbows in and under your wrist. And then we can begin to lift the legs up into halfway into a shoulder stand. From here, you continue to walk your hands up your spine, up towards your shoulder blades, until you can stack your hips on top of your chest. Point your toes. If you're still good and you have space, I don't know if I have a little bit, you can try and get your toes down to the floor in front of you for plow pose, interlacing your fingers and push your knuckles away from you. No matter what position your legs are in, bend your knees and bring them down to each side of your head. You can begin to support your lower back again. From here, we draw in awareness. Take another breath in. On your exhale, walk your hands down your spine towards your hips, lowering down one vertebrae at a time. Good. And then we'll hug the knees in over the chest. Rock yourself a couple of times side to side, massaging out the low back. Release your feet back down to the ground. I'll move myself up a little bit again so you can see what I'm doing. Release your arms out to the sides like a big T. Take a breath in and lift your legs up to a 90-degree angle. And on your exhale, release your legs down to the right side, all the way down to the floor. You can use your right hand to hold on to the knee or the top thigh, and then turn your head towards your left hand. If it feels good, if your knees are not completely comfortable all the way down on the floor, you can bring a block or some support, a pillow, in between your thighs or underneath the lower thigh. At this point of our practice, we can close the eyes. Just turn the awareness inwards. Breathing with Ujjayi breath. Shaking out any impurities that may sit in your throat. Release the top thigh, and on your breath in, use your core strength to come up to center. And on your exhale, slowly roll your legs down to the other side. And again, you can use your right hand your left hand to hold on to the top thigh as you turn your nose towards your right hand. You can close your eyes and focus on that slow Ujjayi breath. Release the top hand. Begin to engage your core. And on your next breath in, using your core strength, bring your legs up to center. And on your exhale, hug your knees in towards your chest. Inhale, curl into a tiny little ball, nose towards your knees. And on your exhale, release your legs down flat, your arms out to the side for a final resting pose, Shavasana. Hug your shoulder blades a little more in towards each other. Feel the chest opening. And tuck your chin slightly to lengthen the backside of your neck. Take a deep breath into your belly, into your chest. And take an open mouth exhale to sigh it out. And then return to a free and natural breathing. And for a moment, scan over the muscles of your face. See if there are any areas where you're holding tension, maybe in your jaws, maybe around the muscles that sits around your eyebrows or your forehead. And if you can, then release that tension. You can use the exhale to find release. As we slowly bring the awareness back to the body, you can begin to wriggle your fingertips and your toes. And we'll bring the hands and your peace fingers up towards your jaws. So it's kind of where, like right in front of your ears, you'll feel where the jaw is connected. Relax your mouth and then draw some circles in this area. Giving yourself a little massage. And you can continue to let that massage move down alongside the jawbone, down closer towards your mouth. Maybe you even want to move those fingers up towards your temples. Just give yourself a really gentle temple massage. And then reach your arms long overhead. Take a full body stretch from your fingertips to your toes, like you just woke up in the morning. Keep either of your arms overhead as you roll yourself over to a fetal position. Let's take a moment to let the practice settle within your body and your mind and your soul. Keeping your eyes closed, you can push into the top hand, into the floor, and slowly make your way up to a comfortable seated position. And we'll bring our hands together in front of your chest, in front of your heart. Let's take another deep breath in through your nose. And take an open mouth exhale out. Softly seal your lips again. And as you go through the rest of your day and maybe the rest of your week, you can start asking yourself how you're working in communication. It's not only the way that we are communicating, but it's also the way that we're perceiving, the way that other people are communicating to us. Knowing that most of the time, people come with good intention, but it's the way that we perceive things that sometimes can make it misunderstandings. So start evaluating the way that you speak to others. Are you speaking truthfully, honestly? And evaluate the way that you perceive how other communicates to you. Bring your thumbs up to your third eye center at the spot between your eyebrows. The light in me honors and acknowledges the light within every single one of you. In gratitude for our physical, our mental, and our spiritual health, we bow our head and say namaste. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed the practice. And feel free to email me if you have any questions about it. Have a wonderful rest of your day.